Welcome to the show. I'm Alejandro Rivas.
And I'm Izzy Codling. Thanks for joining us.
Today we're tackling a big question about innovation and the future of humanity. Why should US citizens support and invest in space exploration?
Even though this may sound very difficult, expensive, and something of low importance to you, the next 15 to 20 minutes will show you why it matters to everyday life, the future of our country, and the generations to come.
Imagine the next trillion-dollar industry isn't on Wall Street or Silicon Valley. It's 200 miles above our head. Imagine your investment reducing climate change, giving farmers the access to technology that improves their products, and so many other enhancements that will provide huge benefits.
We're going to break this down into clear parts. First, why space exploration matters for humanity in everyday life. Second, how it drives economic and technological growth. Third, the security and geopolitical stakes. And finally, a quick case study, SpaceX, to show you how private companies are changing the game.
Stick with us. We promise by the end you'll see space in a completely different way. Alright, so let's start with the big picture. Why space exploration even matters for humanity in the first place?
Definitely. For a wide range of people, space does seem very interesting, but some do not see it affecting their daily lives due to it being so far away.
But the truth is, humans have always been explorers. Every major stage of human progress, crossing oceans, discovering new continents, inventing new technologies, came from the same instincts we're using today when we explore space.
Exactly. Space is just the next level, and exploring it helps us answer the biggest questions. Where did we come from? Are we alone? How does the universe work? Those questions push science forward.
But it's not only about philosophical ideas. Space exploration improves everyday life. A lot of technology people use daily wouldn't even exist without space programs.
As a whole, space exploration provides us, the future of humanity, the opportunity to carry on the legacy that is waiting. We have definitely seen this in the past with what space technology, such as rockets, research, and innovation has given us. These include more knowledge, the ability to save lives, and overall wealth in which we have used to provide easy functions to everyday lives.
And honestly, space exploration inspires people. It motivates students to study science and engineering. It fuels creativity and reminds us that humanity is capable of incredible things when we work together.
So, when we talk about supporting and investing in space exploration, we're not just talking about sending rockets up. We're talking about unlocking new discoveries, new technologies, new hope, and new possibilities for life on Earth.
So now that we've covered why space matters for humanity, let's take a look at the economic and technological benefits.
Space exploration isn't just some far-off science project. It's actually a major driver of jobs, innovation, and long-term economic growth here in the US.
Economically, space exploration drives huge growth. It creates high-paying jobs, launches new industries like satellite communications and robotics, and pumps billions of dollars into American companies and universities.
And when people realize that every $1 invested in space returns about $7 to $10 back into the economy.
This audio was created with Podcastle.ai.
$7 to $10 back into the economy. It stops feeling like a cost and starts looking like one of the smartest long-term investments the country can make.
That money goes directly into tech companies, research labs, and small businesses that support space missions. It strengthens the US economy at every level.
Then, there's the technology side, which honestly affects everyone even more.
Space exploration forces engineers and scientists to invent new technologies. Things like advanced materials, medical devices, navigation systems, and imaging tools, many of which become part of our everyday lives.
And when people see that space technology created things like the GPS, weather forecasting, cancer research tools, safer aeroplanes, and even the cameras in our phones, they understand that investing in space isn't just about rockets and going to Mars. It's about accelerating innovation that improves life on Earth. So, supporting space exploration means supporting the development of technologies that make businesses more efficient, keep people safer, and open entire new markets.
So when people say space is too expensive, they're missing the real point. Space exploration pays us back.
Exactly. It's not a cost. It's a long-term investment in America's economic future.
Even when people have realized that space exploration is worth investing in, they always tend to face a roadblock, which we will take out of the way for you right now. We will answer, how can regular people actually invest in this?
As some of you may know, a lot of space-focused companies like NASA or SpaceX are very private, and there is no way to invest in them directly. Plus, there is a high level of risk putting all your money in just one specific company. So we are going to give you a solution to both of these problems.
The truth is, the easiest and smartest way to invest in space exploration isn't by picking a single company. It's by investing in a space-focused ETF.
If you're not familiar, an ETF, or exchange traded fund, is basically a basket of companies all grouped into one investment. So, instead of betting on just SpaceX, or just Boeing, or just Rocket Lab, you get exposure to many space-related companies at once.
And that is important because the space industry is still young and developing. Some companies will explode in growth, or others might fail. A space ETF spreads out that risk while still giving you access to the entire industry's benefit.
Most space ETFs include companies involved with satellite technology, rocket manufacturing, defense, GPS navigation, robotics, and even communications. Basically, all the pieces needed for the future in space.
And here's the best part. As the global space industry moves towards becoming a trillion-dollar market, these ETFs give investors a chance to ride that long-term growth. You're not just buying one company, you're buying the entire future of space as a whole.
You don't need to be an expert or have a ton of money. You can start small and let the growth of the industry do the work.
So, if someone believes in the future of space exploration and everything we've talked about today, a space ETF is one of the simplest, fastest, and most accessible ways to invest in the future of space exploration, wealth, and technology in space. As a result, for all those people doubting the future of space, I hope your questions have been answered. And that, my friends, leads us to our next topic.
Whenever we talk about investing in space exploration, we always hear a few common objections, and honestly, they're understandable. So, let's address the three that we hear the most.
The first one is space exploration is too expensive. And yes, it does sound expensive. It's definitely a lot, but when people actually look at the numbers, they're shocked. Space exploration has one of the highest returns on investments out of any industry. For every dollar invested, the economy gets several dollars back through new technology, jobs, and businesses. So it's not money disappearing, it's money multiplying and adding to the US economy.
Exactly. And if you think about it, everything in the economy now, and even in the past, has been deemed to be expensive at first. The internet, aeroplanes, even electricity. But those investments paid off massively. Space is the next one on that list.
The second objection we tend to hear often is, shouldn't we fix Earth's problems before focusing on space? This is a valid concern, but what people don't realize is that space exploration helps us solve the problems on Earth.
Right. Space technology improves so many problems in our economy today. Things such as monitoring the climate, helping with natural disaster response.
This audio was created with Podcastle.ai.
Monitoring the climate, helping with natural disaster response, medical research, and communication. Satellites warned us about hurricanes, help firefighters track fires, and give communities access to internet and education. So, supporting space exploration isn't ignoring Earth, it's helping to protect and improve it.
And now, the third objection. We have also heard that private companies shouldn't be involved in space exploration. Only the government should handle it.
This comes from the idea that space is too important or too dangerous to be influenced by private companies. And in a way, that concern does make sense. Space is a big deal.
But here's the part most people don't know. Private companies aren't replacing NASA or other government agencies. They're working alongside them. NASA sets the standards, the regulation, the safety requirements, and the long-term vision. Private companies simply make the process faster, cheaper, and more innovative.
When NASA works with companies like SpaceX or Boeing, people actually save money because private companies compete to lower costs. And that means more missions, more research, and more breakthroughs.
So it's not a matter of choosing NASA over private companies. The truth is, the future of space exploration relies on both. Government leadership and private innovation, they get us farther together than either could do on their own. So after everything we've talked about, the benefits to humanity, the massive economic returns, the constant stream of new technology, the accessible ways to invest, and the companies pushing the boundaries, the big picture becomes really clear.
Space exploration isn't some distant, futuristic idea. It's something that's shaping our world right now. Our jobs, our technology, our safety, and our future opportunities. And supporting it isn't just supporting rockets, it's supporting progress.
Think about it. Every major leap in humanity history came from people willing to invest in something new, even when it felt risky, unfamiliar, or too far away. So many different opportunities are around. All of them started with doubt. All of them ended by changing the world.
And space exploration is already doing the same. It's giving us tools to fight climate change. It's helping farmers grow more efficiently. It's connecting remote communities. It's creating jobs that didn't even exist not that long ago.
And for investors, this isn't just a moral or scientific choice. It's a financial opportunity. The space economy is growing fast, and through space-focused ETFs, anyone can participate in that growth safely and responsibly.
Supporting space exploration means supporting innovation, creativity, and the kind of thinking that moves humanity forward. It means believing that the next generation deserves a world filled with possibility. It means being part of the mindset that changed history and will keep changing it.
So whether you're an investor, a student, a parent, or just someone who cares about the future, space exploration needs your support. This is your chance to be part of something bigger, something that will define the next century.
Because the future doesn't just happen on its own. It's built, it's imagined, it's invested in, and space exploration is one of the clearest, strongest paths towards that future.
Well, thank you for joining us today, and remember that the future of space exploration and innovation depends on the choices you make next and how you want to contribute to our future.
This audio was created with Podcastle.ai.